It's Ketchup Packets!
Welcome everyone to yet another spooky Ketchup Packets! Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. And today we're watching another spooky Halloween-y movie. This is not really that Halloween-y of a movie. It's just the answer I usually give when people ask what the scariest movie I can think of is. So,
okay, well,
this is Green Room. We're watching Green Room.
That counts, I think. You know,
yeah, it's
a horror movie.
Definitely. What do you know about Green Room, Nate? So I've seen this one probably 3 or 4 times before. Maybe I like this movie. Nate has not seen it.
I have not seen it, and my understanding is that it's about so it's like a band playing at a private party, like a private event, and then the band finds out that they're at a like a white supremacist like party or something like that.
Okay.
And then horror and violence ensues from there.
So you've got some setup information.
I've heard
on
of this movie before.
Did you hear about it when it came out or something? Or?
I think I've just had, in my life had people go, I say I love horror movies, and then they're like, oh dude, you got to check out Green Room.
Yeah, I feel like it's more of a thriller than really a horror. So I mean, when you think of the horror genre, like monsters and supernatural and stuff, this movie will definitely make you scared. But I think in terms of movie genres, it maybe more falls into thriller.
Well, I'm into that too.
Yeah, definitely. When you first moved back to, the great frozen north here, we watched Blue Ruin together. I showed it to you as one of my favorite movies. This is made by the same director.
Okay, that was a good movie.
Yeah, so yeah, that's
it's got like kind of a cool color theme going on too.
Yeah. His next movie after this was called Hold the Dark. It broke the pattern, But, this one in Blue Ruin, they do have that, and you'll know from Blue Ruin that he's got a way of making his violence very, very stark and realistic. The way I've described it before is that it's like watching violence happen in front of you instead of like watching violence in a movie.
That's right. So, I remember that. I remember just being like, dude, that's intense.
So that's a quality I feel like this movie has too. But I don't even think we should really say any more than that to prep. Should we dive in?
I think we should.
All right. Well, we have a Patreon down there in the comments if you want to take a look at that. Not the comments, the description. What's the thing below the video?
Right immediately below the video.
Yeah. There's a link.
There'll be a blue link there. And
there's full-length reactions, and they are ahead of the reactions that we post on YouTube. So you check that out if you want to. Otherwise, thanks for watching with us.
Okay, so this is a good seg into one of my traditions. For each of you, name your desert island band.
I fuck it, Misfits.
Poison idea.
Chromax. That's a good one also.
What do you say so, dude?
What about Steely Dan?
No, Candlebox.
He's a juggalo. Britney Spears.
Hey, you're gonna edit this, right?
I could chop it up.
This is a very heavy question for punks with an image,
Right.
Who is your all-time
What's
favorite
your all-time band?
Let me call my cousin. I can get you guys a solid gig.
Where? Here?
Scene's dead. You'd have to dip down closer to Portland. Just so you know, it's mostly boots and braces down there.
Skins is sold every show.
What? DMS, Sharp?
Right wing, or technically ultra left, but not affiliated. Yeah.
They're not like burning crosses or anything, right? Like we just play rock.
I play earlier stuff, heavier stuff.
I'd just be like, I
On
don't
that interview.
know if I want to do this, man.
Well, they need the gig.
Yeah, right. They need the money for sure.
Are you cousin Dan?
Daniel, you guys look hammered.
One night at times will do that to you. And if your girl's gonna be crashing,
Don't mention that.
okay, I was just
No worries whatsoever. Just shut the fuck up about him and me and her.
drummer.
But jeez. It's quite a greeting.
I got a dumb idea.
You got a dumb idea? Well, this is the place to execute a dumb idea.
Well,
Stay in your lane.
Testing 1, 2.
I'd be annoyed that I was playing this gig out of
Absolutely.
necessity.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, we're not.
This was your fucking idea. You back at now, I tell him you're Jewish.
You know this song, Nate?
No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is not a good idea.
they're getting some respect.
I know it doesn't look like it.
No, okay.
No, everyone's pissed off about this.
That's punk rock, dude.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
right.
punk to play this song in this venue.
Totally. Absolutely.
We are. And it's all there. And you guys follow me? Okay.
My phone. I got you. Thanks.
Excuse me, oh. Oh shit.
You call the cops.
Fuck that.
I told you to follow.
No.
That's why their stuff was in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I don't know if this man is stabbing.
Oh no.
Stay put. It's fine. Just give me a minute. Something terrible.
Jeez. Yeah, this would be a terrifying position to be in.
Part of why I find this movie so scary is because it's not even about like people who made a series of really dumb decisions or anything like that, or any supernatural horror or anything like that. It's just like a bad luck little mishap that could have happened to anybody that puts you in a horrifying situation with no warning, you know?
Absolutely. Excellent setup.
It's okay. Don't worry. Just get back inside. What the fuck's Christ? Up to the room. Okay, go. Up the stairs. It's okay. Let's go.
Somebody holding a gun and telling you don't worry is really scary.
Everything's gonna be fine.
You can't keep us here, man. You gotta let us go.
We're not keeping you. You're just staying.
That's
You're up. The fuck that's supposed
You have a
the
gun.
same thing. Yeah.
Everyone just relax. Cops are coming.
Yeah, I might just at this point be like, okay, man, I'm just gonna sit on the couch, not say a single word until you tell me I can go.
These guys are big.
Yeah, right.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
This poor girl.
Maybe she's not dead.
Just shut up.
There's not a lot of blood, you know, so like maybe she's just.
Oh,
No,
okay.
God.
Oh, I hate that shot.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
Why? Just,
There it is.
Oh my god.
dude.
Why did you guys gotta stand in here? Why did you
Yeah.
want to make a mess?
Yeah.
He's got 6 bullets.
For real?
We all go at once.
Christ, hold off a sec.
For what?
We haven't done anything. Doesn't matter.
Okay. They're called cartridges. And this gun only has 5 cartridges, not 6. Because they're big as fuck and only 5 fit the cylinder. So please, shut the fuck up and don't test me.
You're making it worse.
We sit and we
I mean, he's right that sitting and waiting is probably not a good option, you know?
Yep.
Not if you sit and you wait.
They sent the other band out. What are they gonna do
Yeah,
with you,
right.
you know?
45.
Patty Stew!
911 call.
As the main Nazi.
Wow.
Knows besides. You see a way out of this?
For them? No.
We still have to find one. Okay. This is good.
There's Siphon.
This Siphon Kid is an excuse for them to be dead.
Trespassing sign posted at the residence.
You got to wear dogs.
It's a bad excuse, but sure. They're grasping at straws.
You
I
just
guess.
mentioned dogs too. If you can kill them with dogs,
Does anyone
then you can have them have been attacked by dogs
Yeah.
for being on a property they're not supposed to be on.
Back the fuck up! They're trying to run at me. You know what? That's on them.
Where are the cops?
Just shut up, dude.
Say again?
Over. Give them the gun.
Okay, I told you that.
Give
you're
them the
trying to run
gun?
at me.
We open the door for the police, or we keep the bullets. The cartridges.
I got no problem with that. Okay, I hand him the gun. I'm gonna head out now.
So let him open the door.
Hang on.
No, he gave us the
Nobody
gun. He gave
is
us the gun.
letting me
What do you think is gonna-
I gave you the goddamn
Why are you gonna
gun.
keep him there? He's huge.
Yeah, don't. He,
Okay, I gave you the damn gun.
Jesus Christ.
fuck?
Oh,
What do you think
yeah,
is gonna
no.
happen now?
Size
Dead.
wins, yeah.
Yep.
Get him down! Get him down!
I mean, I understand. They're so scared. They're all playing the fear so well. You know, the actors are also afraid.
There we go.
You know,
you can't. There's no out of that one.
And they already established that the drummer knows martial arts.
We would rather wait for the police. He's fine. But he's gonna wait too.
And now he's like, okay, well, now we have to do something about this.
You're gonna say crisscross applesauce. Say it.
I don't.
I'm gonna say crisscross applesauce.
Nice.
Man, you can sit here.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a painful.
Out of here.
It's not a good. He's probably not feeling great right now. I would still just. I feel like I'd just break it.
He's so big. Yeah, you gotta hobble him because he's seriously. That matters a lot.
What is that? Give that to me. Hand it over.
Oh, yeah, his cell phone.
Oh shit.
Shit. Now what?
It's the police. It's a raid.
No.
No, quiet. Okay, Justin, don't move. Nobody move. No, if we get over behind
Nobody talk.
Careful now.
I love that. I didn't see this movie in a theater, but I imagine that's a very cool theater moment.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys ain't coming with me.
So it's like a rank you earn, it seems like.
It's like it's like a little,
You're not worried though.
like little dog whistle to the people around you. That's like, I'm a trusted ally in this movement.
Tell them the party's on.
You only know if you know.
And it's a guy. It's also probably a sign that you fuck with this guy, the rest of the organization is coming down on you. You know? And they protect each other. It's a gang.
Yep.
Now the firearm you have is not registered. I wanted it out of the picture before the authorities arrived, but you refused, so here we are.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Here we are. But just to be clear, the police are coming back.
They've come and gone.
Well, that's what concerns us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Ask for a phone. For the gun.
You know, if you don't hand over that gun, it won't end well. You see,
It's the only leverage they have.
I know. I come to my place of business, and there is an out-of-town band locked in a room with an unregistered firearm.
Oh, come on!
There. And I maybe there's a hostage, too. So what do I do?
Yeah, I mean, it's a legitimate threat, you know.
call
He's
them-
like, I have a story I can tell that makes me okay, you know.
Well, what you do is you call the cops. That's what you do.
They don't have a phone.
They do.
Okay. We'll give you the gun. But we're gonna keep the ammo.
Fine. Safer for everyone.
Alright, let's move this fucking gun.
What does that even change? You know they have loaded guns.
Yeah. Well.
You feel like they're
it's-
retaining some power there.
Yeah.
And otherwise they're just surrendering
Don't
this
wanna
exchange.
Just give it. Yeah.
Alright, keep still.
The moment that gun, this big guy's about to start.
back!
They're killing us. Keep the gun!
Oh my god. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
just
the
do
time
it.
to do that.
So he doesn't have anything. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I can never look at this. Oh,
fuck,
man.
dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh. Holy shit.
Cut to ribbons.
Yeah.
We're over soon, gentlemen.
Well, now the terms are known.
Yep. Yep, choke him out. His one arm's out of commission, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
Put pressure on it! Put pressure!
But yeah, it's they were trying to cut his hand off, right?
Yeah.
It seems like what it looks like.
He's not out! He's not out!
He's not going to stay unconscious
No.
for long. This is not a movie.
Nope.
Got this.
I mean, it is a movie.
Yeah,
but
right.
It's
It's a movie. It's portraying a real situation. The number one thing to do if you're getting you know, choked out like that is pretend you're out.
Exactly.
Until they loosen up their grip.
How long does it take?
You just do it, and then you do it, and do it, and do it until you're sure.
Here we go!
Yep.
That shot
Now
is
you're
so
sure.
gross. Yeah, he's not gonna get up now.
What do you think they're doing out there?
That's just it. We don't know.
We fucking know they mean us harm.
It's just if they have guns. Okay, why haven't they mowed us down
We
already?
can't just go missing. They need us found.
They have to stage it. That's what they're waiting for.
Oh,
We gotta
this poor guy. Fuck.
treat this like paintball.
Yep.
What?
It's the way to be unafraid, I guess. Yeah.
Nope.
I was thinking you stick your head out for a second, you're out.
Potatoes bachelor party. I just cowered behind these trees till I got shot, covered in paint. But Rick,
Tiger, you done? Okay.
Cut off the pep
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah, right.
Well, there's no time for a pep talk, I guess. You know.
They're all like, he's delirious. Probably making some kind of point.
no, I'm just gonna run.
I got it.
Yeah, these bludgeons are not sufficient. You know.
Alright, fuck it. Simon and Garfunkel. Desert Island Band.
Prince.
Yeah.
I'm still in Misfits.
True school, man.
Where are we going?
That's not gonna work.
It's psychological. It's
Yeah,
you know, I
that
got something
glass
sharp.
is
You know, yeah, but it'll break if you try to push it in somebody.
Slayer.
Here we go.
Yeah, also sort of just as a flashbang. You know.
Yep.
Moment of disorientation if there's someone right outside the door.
Quiet.
I might be worried about having the outsider bringing up the rear.
She killed Big Justin. I think she's on your side, you know.
Yeah. She's proven her loyalty.
They didn't even discuss it in her ask her to or anything.
Yeah,
She was
she
just like,
did
I'm
it.
unzipping this guy.
She also did it by slicing him slowly up the stomach.
Right, yeah, that's why I used the verb unzip for that. You know?
Yeah.
That's sort of what she did to him.
Just be, yeah. You're brutal.
No, okay.
Oh god, for the neck. Straight for the neck?
It's trained. Well-trained animal.
Yeah, this place is barricaded up.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
shit.
there's two. Doesn't take long.
Oh, fuck, man.
I love this realism approach to, okay, we're gonna go for it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay, well then you die.
Yeah, exactly. It's an interesting idea.
Again, it's just a diversion.
Yeah,
It's not
diversion,
a
yeah.
weapon.
You can get him in the eyes. That's not bad.
Yeah, it can
That's pretty
stop
good.
him, yeah, but... Yeah, and the
They're
drummer...
not finishing anybody.
No, no.
It's terrible. That was pretty smart.
I think it was an accident at first,
Yeah.
but then they realized.
That would be so ear-splittingly loud, though, too.
Yeah, they dampen it for the levels of a movie soundtrack, but I think for
Yeah.
the characters it's actually much louder, you know.
They're everywhere!
No shit. And their martial arts expert is one of the guys that got killed too, you know.
Now they're back, just right back where they started.
Send me in there, I'll finish up. Just give me the rules. Blades only. Sloppy is fine. Try not to hit the bone. Okay.
Bone. Interesting.
Because again, they're trying to stay the blades on the bone.
Stage a dog attack, yeah.
Yeah.
All they have is a
was Emily? Worm found out that she was leaving. But she didn't say that it was with you.
You should go.
You're just letting that guy go back outside?
Yeah, right.
He's got the story.
Now they have somebody with an actual weapon.
There's a river on two sides, quarries on another. Parallel the main road back. Go for help.
Well, how to get past the door?
Oh, that's something we don't.
Good. What?
I know where we keep. Too slow.
Okay, well.
Whoa.
The fire extinguisher has proved pretty useful.
Pretty useful.
Okay,
Yep,
there you
alright,
go.
That's it. Yep. Just the one. That'll do it.
Anyone know how to use that shotgun?
Yeah. Not like that.
I mean, it scared him back.
Yeah.
We have the gun. I guess.
Yes.
There's a lot of guys out there.
Yeah.
Give me two.
The kick on a shotgun like that, I just hope she's ready, because it's gonna make her spin around in circles.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fire!
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Jeez, that just...
You just shoot the ground once and then you're dead. This is how it works, you know?
We're getting out.
I feel like, you know, just like, at this point, I would just be like, I don't know, man, just kill me. But they're gonna do it with machetes. That's the fucked up piece. It's like, there's no peaceful...
And you wouldn't be just like that. Even, you know, like, you will do anything to let me out alive, please.
Yes, that's true. I mean...
Shouldn't we be panicking?
Yeah, I don't know, the adrenaline starts to just run low, too.
You get exhausted at some point, probably, right?
Just shoot who is left. They don't have to be accounted for. Forensics is no longer a concern.
We called this in late. All is for naught.
How many shots you have left?
3.
So you have 1 extra.
It's not very reassuring.
Yeah, they're just leaving it to these guys.
Easy! No buckshot!
How are they doing that?
Were they the only ones inside for a little while?
Turn this shit off! I tried, it's not coming from our mixer. Go, we got this.
Hey, down there, dipshit, fashion punk, clown motherfuckers.
Turn around! Shazbot! What? Who is that?
Odin himself.
Ah! What is the plan here?
You hear me fire twice, you come down no matter what. This is a trap. Yeah, no shit. You wanna go tell Darcy?
Good on them for setting a trap at least, you know? It's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good shit, right?
Yeah.
We need 2 down here and 1 up there. Who's got the 9?
I think Alan does, but I'm not sure.
Watch it!
That box cutter works.
Yep.
He's got 3 shots left.
You could have got up behind him with the machete if she hadn't fired right there.
Oh. He had the one shot and he missed.
Yeah.
Or he kind of just didn't do it right.
Okay.
That's it. So she's dead?
No, I think she just got shot in the leg. Oh, and it still wasn't her.
0.
Oh, Emily.
Fuck. No.
What about the machete?
No, down an arm, yeah. It's time to get in there.
I guess a shotgun's a lot easier to kill somebody with than a machete, but you gotta load it.
Didn't want to have to do that. Time to move. Faster.
Well, he'll hear you.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Sneaky
move
sneak.
up slowly here.
There we go. Yep, double tap.
I like the way that his body just sort of stopped moving instead of like flinching, you know? The bullets just passed through him.
Yep.
If I had any idea.
Any more dogs?
Yeah, this guy's just like, I'm done with this.
Mm-hmm.
It's the residents.
What are they doing?
Something you don't want to see.
Are they putting the dogs down?
See them die.
2. Not the 3rd.
He's still trying to hold out hope that his friends aren't
I
dead.
think I'm going.
You got 3 rounds. I've seen you pump a shotgun.
He's got a bum arm, too.
Yeah.
Part of why he can't pump a shotgun.
Give me your gun.
I don't have one.
I'll shoot you either way if you don't hit anyone.
That'll do it.
Yep. You know that wasn't scripted, but just like the, sort of haphazardness of all of it.
The cloth is to make a seal. I wouldn't do it like that.
They got my gun.
Shut up.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're doing that.
Why else would we walk up here?
Yeah, what do you think you're going to do?
Waste them
Yeah.
both right now.
It's a nightmare.
It's the first time he's like actually stopping to notice.
It's funny. You were so scary at night.
Yep. That's it. Yep.
Oh. Well,
Missed.
at least he didn't hit you.
I know what it is. Our desert island band.
Jesus Christ.
Tell somebody who gives a shit.
Wow.
There we go.
Holy shit, man.
We may have just killed some people together, but that doesn't make us friends.
Yeah, right.
I don't care about your taste in music.
Probably never want to see you again after this.
Yeah.
This is the only memory we have together is this.
I mean, they made a crime scene together, like she just said, and like his whole band is dead there. So like I think he definitely has to talk to the authorities and answer some questions about why they killed the Nazis at the end there. You know, they seem to have sought them out for another violent confrontation. I think they might end up in some legal trouble. I don't know. They want to try to.
They took their phones and stuff, so they had no other
They could also say they didn't know their friends were dead, that the rest of the band was dead, and they went to try to find them, and they found that scene being staged. Yeah,
there is some sort of like legal wiggle room for seeing red. I've seen it happen before, where like people end up killing someone else after they do something absolutely abhorrently terrible, and the courts are just like, nah, toss it. Like you never would have done this if you hadn't been put in this situation.
Right. I suppose that's true. I mean, there's probably even like district attorney discretion of even filing charges for something like that too, where like before it even comes to court, they just be like, look, we're not going to charge you for this. You know,
right. It's like time served,
like getting off
kind of thing. And also, like, it seems like honestly the police in that area would just be like, oh, he's dead? All right.
And be like, he did what? And they told him the whole story and be like, yeah, okay, we buy that.
Yeah, it's like you just show him your arm and be like, yeah, he told us to hand over the gun and then they almost hacked my hand off. Like, just, I think we're in our rights here.
But that was a crazy trap they set at the end too. I like with Anton Yelchin pretending to be one of the Nazis to confuse them for a second.
Yeah.
And then Imogen Poots hide in the couch. Classic.
Yeah. Oh boy, man, that was intense. You know, I see what you mean by it's not exactly a horror movie. It's kind of like, but the difference between a thriller and a horror movie are like very subtle. They're usually both violent and intense, and there's not really like a level of violence that differentiates the two, but the sort of bottle episode-ness of it, the fact that it all kind of takes place in one location, and it's like the odds are stacked so far against them, and the brutality of the kills is also like pretty. It was basically, it could have been a slasher movie.
Yeah.
You know?
It's interesting to try to think about why in your mind it doesn't quite fall into the category of horror. You know, I feel like with something to be classified as a horror film, it sort of has to have like a slightly unbelievable level of terribleness happening to the characters, be that supernatural or not, you know? Like, you have things like Jason Voorhees, where there's supernatural, or Freddy Krueger, you know, there's unquestionably, like, otherworldly forces at play. You've got things like Michael Myers, where, like, I don't know if there's ever explicitly supernatural stuff with him, but
I think he's just super strong.
Exactly.
He's kind of an unstoppable
he's impossible to hurt in a way that doesn't make sense, so that's horror. Or something like Saw, where, like, the torture being done to people is unbelievably over the top. You know, these are apparatuses a person could not really construct. You couldn't find, I mean, there are things, people, like the toy box killer was real.
But that's about as close as you get, though. It's not like a giant mechanical, you know.
Right, but that's what I mean by there's like sort of an elevated, unbelievable or supernatural horror level that comes in for something to be a horror movie. And this, I think, is in thriller because it's just a horrible situation that you could find yourself in, you know? There's nothing about this that's like, oh my, this is unbelievable. This is just like really on the spectrum of bad day that people have, you know?
So I'm not trying to get into film theory class here, but does that, I mean, does Scream then kind of fit that too?
Well,
because it kind of is based on the idea like that this kind of could be anybody, and it could, you know, it's very much there's a human element to it that makes it scary, where it's like not an automaton.
Yeah, but the meta commentary aspect of Scream puts it squarely in horror. Scream is about characters who are obsessed with horror films, you know? And so that makes it a horror film, because it's about, you know, that horror bleeding into a real world from people's obsessions with slasher movies. You know? So I think that's the difference there. I mean, it's almost a self-attribution kind of thing too, you know, whereas like this movie called itself a thriller or an action movie, and Scream calls itself horror. You know, part of it is how do you paint your image, how do you market your movie?
You're right.
A lot of it's just the Ghostface mask, you know. Nobody in this movie's wearing a spooky mask.
It's the same sort of like, you know, genres are fluid. Like, is Superbad a romantic comedy? You could argue that.
Exactly, right? You know, is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind science fiction or romance?
Right,
you know,
right. Yeah.
It's both things. It's what does it want to be?
I'm just trying to, I like thriller movies, and I'm trying to think of another thriller movie that really made me feel this viscerally, like, upset. And not I was terrified for the characters more than I was like excited for the action.
Right, right. It gets your system worked up. Where, you
feel like, well, I'm watching a thriller movie. I'm like, let's jump off the helicopter onto the. And then in this movie, I was like, just stay in the room and like barricade yourself in somehow. And
it's an anti-thriller. A thriller, you want the characters to get into the next exciting situation, and you're like, we can stop the excitement, please. I would like some calm. Yeah, I love how swiftly they are met with just death and violence when they tried to, like, okay, well, here we go, you know, like they did sort of the movie thing of, okay, we gotta pull together and take our destiny into our own hands. It's like, this is for keeps and you will lose.
Yeah, that's sort of where I disagreed with their act. It was probably the first and only time during the whole movie when I was like, this is dumb. I never would have done this. When they're like, okay, we just gotta rush out there and we got a broken light bulb and I'd just be like, guys, we're in a neo-Nazi like club. Like
it's like a maze out there. Yeah,
and they have like machetes and
attack dogs.
They will kill us. Like they are not afraid of doing that, and we are, but they're not. Right. They've probably killed people before.
But it's what characters in a movie would do, and it's what.
Right.
If you're watching a movie like this and they're sitting around in the room waiting for the Nazis to come back and kill them, the audience goes, why don't, group up and go out there and, it's like, that's what the audience tells them to do. So I like that this movie is like, okay, so here's what happens if you try to, sometimes you are just outgunned. And
they were punished roundly for their bad decision, which is always a good, it's okay to like, especially in times of like panic and stuff, people I think naturally do kind of like make bad decisions, or they're like, their hormones are all like their adrenaline will spike and they'll just be like, okay, we got to do this now. And then it's like, oh, You're dead. You're all dead now.
And it kind of happened twice. Like, a Nazi comes in and he's secretly on their side, In plenty of movies, that's the moment in the script where, it turns around. Now we have somebody from the bad guy's side helping us. Now we can make it out, But this is like, okay, we have this guy, so we go out there and he takes a shotgun blast to the face and is dead. And he's just one guy, It's like that doesn't turn it around.
He was alive just long enough to be like, here's a shotgun, blam. And then it's like, okay, it's back to just us again.
Right, yeah. I mean, I guess they managed to get the shotgun from doing that, so that was something because they killed that bartender then. But
and I'm kind of like, I try to put myself in situations in movies like this because that's what the type of movie that it is. Is like, put yourself here and like, what would you kind of do differently? And it's like, not that much, honestly. Like trying the negotiation part at kind of the beginning of everything when they were like, just give us the gun. I understand why they were like, we're not giving you this is our only leverage. And then the other guys were just like, we have so much more leverage than that.
They're like, this door's not bulletproof. We can just start shooting if you don't want to give us a gun.
And we will shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot until we're sure that everything inside is dead. So it's like, what do you do? But then
you put Justin up against the door. I don't think Justin was dead yet. So that's what you do is Justin is going to stand against the door and we are standing in here until police come.
That's interesting. That he is about a door-sized man. There wouldn't be a whole lot that they could really do about that.
I think that they would probably be willing to
they would
fire until Justin falls down and then shoot through the door.
Can't hold up Justin forever, man.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But just the fact that it escalated so hard in that exact moment was just like, okay, so there's some type of negotiation. I was assuming there was going to be like some kind of like second location happening where it's like, okay, so they're going to get brought to this other place and that's where the shit's going to go down.
They were trying to do that originally. Yeah. They wanted to actually kill them at the spot where they wanted the crime scene to be. But then it
was like the second the gun breached the door, it was hands off.
Yeah,
literally.
This is a battle now.
Yes. Man, that was excellent, though. That was really, really well.
Tense shit.
Yeah, super tense, basically almost from the very beginning of the movie. Like
there's a serenity for the first 10 minutes or so. Right. It's really tranquil and serene at the beginning, A
lot of movies, though, especially like a lot of like more... I feel like this was maybe a little bit less Hollywood. I mean, I understand it probably had like a decent budget and stuff.
It's an indie movie. It's A24.
Yeah, okay. It just had like... It had like you said, like the first 10 minutes were kind of like the only serenity you get. And I feel like a lot of horror movies kind of try to trickle in the horror a little bit more. But it's like the moment you saw that body, like they were just like, we are guts deep in a neo-Nazi like hellscape.
I'd even argue that the tense feeling in your body starts maybe a few minutes before that when they start playing Nazi Punks Fuck Off. You're like, oh, something bad's gonna happen, and then it doesn't like right after that they find the body and it's like, okay.
Well, and it's cool too that like I had assumed, of course, like even though I kind of had like a basic synopsis of like what was gonna happen in my head before, I assumed that the Nazi punks were gonna get pissed that they played that song and then they were gonna do something to them. But I liked the thrown in aspect of like, no, it really didn't have anything to do with that. They weren't really that upset about that.
Exactly.
They probably know what people...
I'm sure they've heard that song before.
Oh, yeah. And like, it's like, I'm not trying to make any enemies on the internet here, but my understanding is that the rest of the punk scene isn't particularly crazy about the neo-Nazi
That's
side
a popular song.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm sure they
were
weren't
just like,
that
okay,
bad
whatever,
about
blah, blah,
that.
blah, yeah, fuck us, I get it, and then they saw the other thing, and I was like, oh, cool, interesting way to sort of introduce the tension there.
I like that too. Yeah, it's not about some terrible decision they made. It's about just like, oh, we went in this room, and they didn't even like emphatically be like, don't go back in there. They were just like, let's go, guys, come on, we got your stuff. Here's the money. Let's get out of here.
Let's go. Oh, forgot my phone. Oop, you're all dead now.
Yeah,
man, shit,
good stuff.
Yeah,
spooky.
I could feel my heart rate decreasing.
Yeah, we're relaxing now, getting back into the safety of the ketchup packet's couch.
Yeah, we're not in the middle of nowhere at a neo-Nazi.
No, we're not.
That's
and
good.
Patrick Stewart is a nice man.
Yeah,
with a dog.
He's a greatly respected actor in my life.
Yes,
I love Patrick Stewart.
Love Masterminds with Vinnie Kartheiser. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, I don't think so.
He plays a guy who takes over like a prep school to take the kids hostage, and Vinnie Kartheiser is a little teenage kid who like uses the computer to outsmart the it's Die Hard in a prep school.
Okay.
With teenage Vincent Kartheiser, who later was on Mad Men and is from Minnesota.
Cool.
So that's a weird tangent for the end of the video.
I've just seen almost the entirety of, and then again the entirety of the Next Generation.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
I have not watched that show.
I love Patrick Stewart. Last note, he is a national treasure, even though I don't know if he's American.
British. No, he's a knight.
Yes, okay. Sir Patrick Stewart, excuse me. Because I feel like he's kind of like a high class person in general, but no role is beneath him.
Yeah.
He's not going to be like, I'm not playing like a
Nazi guy.
Leader guy.
He does great in this.
It's incredible.
There's very subdued threateningness.
Yep.
Threateningness is not a good word. There's a better word for that.
Well, anybody who's that calm in a situation like that, who's just, okay, everybody just calm down, just give us the gun and we'll let you, you're like, we're dead.
Exactly, yeah. He's making sure we stay calm, that we shouldn't stay calm.
And he's just the way that he played the character, whereas he's always he's always, people perceive him as the guy in charge all the time, so he's always like the calm presence when things go bad, and you can feel his tension slowly.
There's panic underneath.
Yeah,
he was like, this
rising.
is getting out of control, and this is really bad, and
And he never like completely loses his cool with anybody. He never gets to that point where he's just like,
he didn't snap right.
Yeah, he's just always rising, and then in the very last scene, that's when he like lost his cool for that moment. And I mean, he was about to get shot. He knew he was about to get shot, but him pulling the gun and stuff gave them the okay to.
Yeah, I think he's like, this is my only chance.
Yep. And he missed.
He did indeed.
Okay.
Well, that does it. Green Room, another spooky movie down.
Halloween spookiness.
Thanks for watching with us, guys. We like these scary movies. We hope you'll be back for more, and stick around for our other reactions and stuff too. Until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Ketchup Packets.
Ooh.
Bye-bye.